My name is Soumya Sarkar और आप देख रहे हैं Redefine blog. In today's blog, I will be talking about the market outlook and how the global scenario has recently changed and what are the impacts and all those things. If you look at the last week data, we found that market has been really optimistic. US Fed has increased the rate of 75 basis point, and that day Nasdaq has almost gone up by 4% now. So it shows that the 75 basis point, which most of the analysts had predicted, and we shared in our video also the same, that this kind of rate hike is going to be appreciated by the market. The market would have reacted negatively if the rate hike becomes more than 1 to 125 basis points. But if you look at the overall market sentiment, all over the globe, the market sentiment were a bit positive in last week. Today, market did come down because of general correction and a lot of things, but oil has come down a lot, so approximately 7% down from last week to this week. The commodity prices are also significantly down and equity prices have gone up. So if you're looking at the China market and the US market and Indian market, China market is relatively weak till now. US market has started recovering. Indian market is definitely one of the most resilient market, and we are now back to around 17,300 level. How I see the market from here, as an student of market, I think that market may have some juice left in that bull run, but may not be very sustainable bull run from here. It may range between this level which we have seen, and I think that some of the sectors may do very well. For example, banking. Recently we have seen that IDFC Fast Bank has done very good thing. Today we have seen that Aditya Puri, the ex-HDFC MD, through a company is going to get a position in Yes Bank, which Yes Bank also has rallied. So all those news from the banking sector are coming up. So this will definitely cheer up the market, and once the good banks started performing, overall market will start performing, because banks are the main source of the money flow. So if they have started getting the flow, obviously the whole market will appreciate. But again, on a cautious note, inflation still plays a very negative role in this full format. I must say that India has done well. Indian government has done well in that managing those things. We have seen a skyrocketing inflation in Europe, America, and other countries. But in India, it has not that high compared to other. Like Argentina has a 50% more, 54% inflation. Turkey has 70% kind of inflation. UK, which has an inflation of 0.1 to 0.2% of inflation, now has an inflation of approximately 9%. So in that rate, India has always had an inflation of around 5-6%, even at the or 4% kind of a thing. But today we are right now at around 6% kind of a thing. So 4% to 6% is not that kind of high, like 0%, 0.2% to 9% kind of inflation. US usually have a 0.25% inflation, right now is around 9% kind of inflation. So this way I think that they have managed it well. Rate hike, I think will definitely going to happen, because the motto of RBI will be bring down the inflation to 4%. or 4.5% kind of a level. So till the time that level comes in or they get a satisfaction that this level would come, they will continue to hike the rates, but may not be that steeper way anymore. So they will hike the rates, but there will be a advantageous position for the companies also who are securing loan from them. Rupee has recovered drastically. It's almost touched 80 and we thought that it may touch around 83, 84 in the current time, but Rupee has come back to around 78. This is a remarkable effort by the government as well as the FIIs who have invested in India, and that is the reason that the rupee has 78 now around. If you are a mutual fund investor, then may not be a major decision making for you in this week, because neither we have seen a lot of correction nor we have seen a lot of rally to book profit. We have seen a moderate kind of a thing, and I think it will continue for next couple of months. So more of a, if you're talking about more of a market movement, we can see that mutual fund investors are much more stable here. I think that bond yields may go up for a shorter period of time and then start falling. And if you are a very short-term investor, then short-term debt liquid fund can be a good option for you. If you are a long-term investor, I think equities are going to give you the best return. You can think of some of US equity also, because US equity right now at another lower level and they have started recovering. I do not know how much time it will take to recover, but yes, you may look into those kind of options as well. But as I recommend in every video, do not buy the equities or debt or US equity or any kind of product based on a YouTube video of me or anyone else, or a WhatsApp forward or a Twitter or a Facebook recommendation. Because the people who are in this kind of media, they give a general opinion. So they are not specific towards your investment pattern. So that is the reason you should consult a SEBI registered investment advisor and your financial advisor, and then take the decision whether to invest or not. If your risk appetite suggests that you can invest into those kind of products, you should go ahead and do it. If your risk appetite and time duration doesn't suggest, then you should not invest for a short-term gain. Because short-term gains are much more risky thing. It may happen, it may not happen. If it doesn't happen, then obviously you will be on a loser side. That is the reason I think that you should consult the proper thing, understand your risk appetite, understand your time duration, and then invest the money. That will help you to grow your investment in a longer run and goal specific way. If you want to know more, anything more, you may write to us. You may give us your thought, and we will definitely going to answer your questions. You may share the video, you may subscribe to the channel, or you may let us know what kind of queries you have or what kind of thing you are thinking. Then we can definitely come back to you on this. Thank you for watching it. Have a good day.